started handing out goodies. And as I understand it, shortly thereafter, there was a thick fog hanging in the room, and 123 Kid was up against Taker's shoulder, passed out. And Taker said he surveyed the room and gave Kid the elbow. And Kid woke up and they looked around and he said, "Looks like our work is done here, kid. Let's go." And Taker said it looked like the Jonestown massacre.
So that's where that comes from.
Because everybody was passed out, laid out, in various positions. And he said, Taker, like the old gunslinger, Taker got 123 Kid up over his shoulder, walked out the room, carrying Kid down the hall. And, Taker had that hip, so he's got that old gunslinger, that walk, And you would think that the story ended there, but no. Everybody got to get on the bus and hit the road the next day. Taker said, man, he was feeling it. Up all night drinking,
not fucked up?
because he's Undertaker, god damn it. Undertaker put the hat on and the shades and made his way downstairs. And he said there's no way he was going to let these rappers see him struggling. Taker was standing up to his full 6'11", probably 7 feet in boots and a hat. "Morning, boys. How's everybody feeling?" He said everybody was selling, hunched over, towels overhead, shades on. Taker just surveyed the scene. So it's a good party with you boys. I'll see you boys down the road. You take care. And everybody's just like, yo, y'all called this man out.
That's what you get.
He had a reputation for being able to do this shit. And then Taker said he made his way on the bus and found his spot and dropped that hat and was just like, and got his rest. But the whole Jonestown massacre was, these guys called him out, and everybody's passed out, laid out, so that's where I got that from.
Got it.
Because it was not to that extent, but it was similar. The situation, these dudes was laid out, so it was like, yeah. I think I did take a proud on this one. Me and Big Daddy P did take a proud. Left these dudes laying. Except there were 2 dudes. And all these dudes were German. And I told them that story. And there were 2 dudes that were still going because they was ginged up.
Yeah.
But in this case, I don't think anybody was on anything speed-wise. Everybody was on a downer. And Taker put everybody to bed. Took Kid back, put Kid to bed. I guess he got his quick nap before he had to hit the bus, and that was like one of the legendary stories of the Undertaker. And Cypress Hill, the legends in their own right, but like, be careful who you call out. Like, hey man, I'm not gonna ask a boxer to, hey man, you still got power in that punch? Nah. So that's still the legend of Taker, man. And it was super cool for me, especially because by the time I came along, Taker wasn't out like that anymore. Taker was the elder statesman now, and he usually went to his room. And when Taker came downstairs to the bar, it was an event. Oh shit, Taker's at the bar tonight. Taker's at the hotel bar tonight. Taker would hang, and it was a cool thing to see Taker hanging,
Yeah.
And I was honored beyond words because Taker took me up under his wing, and I was one of the dudes that got called into Taker's, new circle. So Taker used to have a dressing room. It wasn't Taker's room. Well, let me take that back. It was Taker's dressing room, but you got called to dress in there by invitation. So Booker would be in there, those dudes. But I was told, you dress in there. I'm like, you sure? I just got here, man. But, Taker, and, a lot of these nights I'm working with Kane. Because this is early on. I'm working with Kane. I'm working with Taker. So, and then again, even further, once Taker and I have forged this relationship and I've earned his respect as a man, as a wrestler, there were a few times when Taker would be like, one day I'll tell the story of Matt Sydal doing the right thing. He's in the Taker's dressing room. He's getting the bottles and cleaning up. He meant well. And he looks at him and goes, "Hey, Mark." And starts like, "Did you just call Undertaker Mark?" Like, no, man, you ain't got past the call. You call him Deadman. You call him Dead. You Taker, Underwood. not Mark. Not you, rookie. And I remember Taker just kind of looked at me and he went back to, because he was taking off his boots and finishing up. And Matt Sydal got his stuff and he walked out and Taker was getting his stuff. He goes, P, I'm coming down to the bar tonight. Make sure he's there. I'm like, oh, shit. Sydal's getting drunk tonight. And I'll tell that story, but Matt Sydal was taking shots doing bridges. Like, that's a whole nother story. Whole nother story. But the fact that, I got to a point in my relationship with Taker, where he was telling me, hey, P, I'm coming down to the bar tonight. Let the boys know. Like, oh, I'm the messenger.
Yeah.
Bless you. And you can bet that night was going to be some Jack Daniels and some storytelling and some songs and some good times. And I remember those days. And like I said, at that point, like, I was outside every night.
Right.